finger will be enough to beat you!
So in this one, I want to discuss two things. Super Vegito. Now, I've seen the thumbnail. There's Super Vegito art. It was made from Reddit. It's not real. It looks like it could be real, but it had me thinking, are we due for a new Super Vegito? And I would say yeah. And now if we go over, we'll probably do this more often than less now on. But if we go over the current ones that we have in game and then use them and see how they fare and then talk about them over at the end, then, I think that's a good sequence of orders we could do these videos in. So, as we get into it, Super Vegito LF came out first anniversary. Not terrible stats, higher than actually some LFs nowadays, funny enough. Main ability, still very good. Cancels attribute upgrades, increase arts card draw speed, restores health, draws the ultimate, restores key, all of this. Any triple buffs at 14 stars to health even is nuts as well, just because health is such a important thing, obviously, because he wants to sustain damage. His unique Patara Fusion, 40% damage inflicted for 20 timer counts when his character enters the battlefield. While his character is on battlefield, the effects occur when arts card is drawn. If this sounds familiar, it's because Goku Black has this just better. He'll draw more arts because his green card, he can get card draw when he transforms. I'm talking about Green Goku Black, by the way. The best Goku Black in the game. It's basically Green Goku Black just before he came out. That's what that is. Then this is an attack. 30% strike damage inflicted against tag regen cannot be cancelled. Then his knockback, which he can cancel into blue cards. And then 10% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts when enemy uses an arts card while its character's on the battlefield. Again, it's just traits of what other units have that are more modern. So, Super Vegito, I would say, yeah, we need a new one. Even his blue card isn't very good because it's a long animation. And I've explained this before, but maybe if you haven't seen it, I'll explain it again. A long animation means you can't swipe out of it. So let's say they get a normal vanish. Typically with blue cards that are normal animation speed, you can swipe out of it if they don't perfect vanish you. Well, if they get any vanish on you with this blue card, they can swipe out of it and hit you and you can't do anything. You can't vanish. You could try all you want, you will never be able to vanish out of a blue card if they vanish yours. So, very bad on that. His green card, not terrible. Reduced damage received by 20%, 15 timer counts, cannot be stacked. 30% own key recovery, 15 timer counts, and nullifies own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions for 25 timer counts. Then his ultimate deals massive slice damage, applies the following effects self upon activation, 40% to ultimate damage, 3 timer counts, and nullifies health restore. As you can see, we don't have that minus sustained damage cut we always see on these modern LFs. So, Super Vegito, not terrible. He's really not the worst LF, even to this day. He might be bottom of the barrel, maybe. But I think he still contends with Goten and even the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta before he pops his main. And even with Goten, he's still barely contending if you're running them on optimal teams. Because Vegito, the only reason he really contends is because he has Zenkai buffs. And we're not going to be using them on him today, but if you ran them side by side, you would think Super Vegito outweighs Goten in that respect of damage. Now, if you look at yellow Vegito that transformed into Super Vegito, we're just going to read his transform because it's obviously the state you want to be in, and we're talking about Super Vegito. Look at his stats at 10 stars, probably higher than most have him. Pretty fucking good, 280k roundabout for blast attack and strike attack. Defense is alright. Not a terrible unit. His arts, he holds a strike damage inflicted arts, I believe that's what that is. And then his blue card deals massive slice damage, plus 40% special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Again, this guy came out in an era where fusions was still usable, but this guy pushed fusions to be higher tier than it really deserved. This guy was very good on release on a 999 banner, I believe, and I don't even know who he came with. He just came so weirdly with such a random unit, but he was so good on release, and he's honestly not terrible. We'll even see in these matches he's pretty fucking good. His green card before transformation, since it does matter, restores own health by 10% and ki by 20. Activates plus 20% damage inflicted. Activates once. Reduce damage C by 10%. Activates once. So typically you want to get hit or pop a green card with him pre-transformation. So this stack goes into his post-transformation since it will not cancel unless they cancel your buffs. Now his green card post is a long animation, like I just explained with the LF Vegito. It takes a while, so they can dodge it. They dodge it, you're kind of screwed. Applies following effects of self-upon activation, restores 50 ki, and plus 20% damage inflicted to 10 timer counts. Then he could combo into anything. So we look at his main ability pre-transformation, which would be destroys all of your own cards, destroys and randomly draws 4 new ones. Has to be 15 timer counts to transform. Then this one draws a blue card, restores own ki by 50, and restores Vanish Gauge by 100%. Restoring Vanish Gauge on the pop of the main is very good. If we look at maybe a newer unit like Trunks and Mai, they have to pop their main and pop the ultimate for them to get Vanish back. Or if we look at Super Saiyan Bardock, you have to pop the main and use the ultimate to get Vanish back. So getting it back like Super Saiyan Blue Goku does on popping the main itself gives you a lot more manipulation and a lot more breathing room. Z ability, Strike Attack and Blast Attack, 28% at 14 stars. Golden Ultimate Warrior applies flying effect self after transformation. Plus 50% damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled. Reduce damage C by 50% for 10 timer counts. Plus 100% ki recovery for 20 timer counts. And then his other one, Absolute Radiance. Applies flying effect self every time this character uses Strike or Blast Arts. Plus 10% special move damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Minus 5 special move arts cost for 15 timer counts. Applies flying effect self when this character evades an enemy attack with the Vanishing Step. Restores ki by 20 and increases arts card draw speed by 1 level for 5 timer counts. So let's say you vanish, then you have card draw speed. Then you could pop your main, get your blue card. You'll probably end up having maybe a green card in hand. Boom, keep comboing. Then you'll have your blue card do really good damage. Now, point of this, as I stated, let's see if these two hold up or if we really do need that new Vegito that maybe could come. We don't know. That we saw in the thumbnail. Let's get into the matches. Oh wait, here are the equips. I almost forgot. Equips are going to be rocking on both Vegitos. Obviously his platinum equipment on LF Vegito. Very good equipment. You can see it there. Just everything's very good on it. This one, Blast Attack, Strike Defense, and Strike Attack with red or blue. We probably will be running Gogeta or Vegito Blue every match. Most likely not Kefla or Gogeta Blue. Then this one's Strike Defense, Strike Attack, and Critical. He actually does have a decently high critical rate, so that is a good equipment for him. This one actually has this Vegito's face on it, so it's kind of meant for him. Double Strike Attack and Blast Attack for Yellow Vegito. This one is Ki Recovery, Special Move, and Blast Attack, since this Vegito actually is Blast Base, but he gets higher stats for Strike when he transforms. It's strange. Then this one, Blast Attack, Special Move, Damage, and Blast Defense, because his blue card build up plus this will be pretty immense damage, honestly. And now, let's get into the matches.
Final もう少し真剣にやってもらいたい。前は離れているんだ。スーパーベジット。ふっよっ。いくぜ。あや。うわ。ふっ。ほれほれほれほれ。ああ。や。ダメージを与えるっていうのはここ一でとどめだ。じゃない。交代だぜ。よっ。まだこれからだ。どうなっても知らんぜ。本気を出させてくれよ。
あんたのサイヤ人が激アツだぜ。おっと。行くぜ。こっちだ。誰？行くぜ。するぜ。
こいつがスーパーベジット。これが貴様を倒す。ダメージを与えるっていうのはこうやってよっ。あ、行くぜ。うらほらふっはうらえりゃよっ。や行くぜ。えりゃほらもっと本気でやってほしい。じゃないふっお前はほらこいつでとどめだ。じゃないどうした。まさか俺に本気を出させないまま終わりか。俺はベジータとカカロットのほれほれほれほれふっよっやあほれほれほれほれあそっほらくらいな。あそこほらほらよ。はっお前は外や。そしてこいつがスーパーベジット。ふっよっ行くぜ。ふらえりゃ覚悟するのは貴様の方だ。こっちでとどめだ。じゃないふっふっよっりゃりゃりゃりゃふっはどうだほらよっほれほれほれほれもう終わりにするか。どうだじゃりゃりゃりゃりゃほれほれほれほれこいつでとどめだ。じゃないおっと何だりゃ。そろそろ終わらせてやるぜ。ふっふっ あとはこのほれほれどうした？下がってな。ふっよっどうだ。そらよっはっえりゃうらふっやりゃりゃりゃそっうらこらよ行くぞ。見せてやるか。これはスーパーサイヤ人。これが究極のあとはこの俺に任せてくれ。そりゃこらよ。そらそらバカな。交代だぜバリアット。お前がナンバーワンだ。バリアどうだそら。もう少し真剣にやってよくもっと本気でやってほしい。よっ行くバリアどうだ。ほれほれほれほれ。よっ行くそうだ。片付けくらいだ。そらそらそっそりゃうりゃ行くぞ。お前はふっ俺がやられるとは。あとはこの俺に待つ。そりゃ見逃してや交代だぜ。そらどうだ。ほれほれほれほれ。期待外れのいいとこだぜ。勝てねえ戦いになる。無駄だ。無駄だ。またそらどうだ。君の力を信じろ。そろそろ終わりにするか。そらどうだ。バリアット無駄だ。つかめてきた気がする。あるじゃねえか。楽しくなった。や してこいつがスーパーベジェット。よっふっはいおりゃはっうわはっいやほれほれどうした。ふっはやそらはやえりゃうらえりゃそこまでだ。はっやはっ交代だぜ。よっふっよっ覚悟するのは貴様の方だ。はっはやうわうらもう終わりにするか。はやどうだ。こいつでとどめだ。じゃあいうわうらどうだ。うわこいつでとどめだ。じゃあうわこれでダメなんちゅうか。あるじゃねえか。そらうらよっああほれほれほれほれあはそらえりゃそらはやどうだ。ここまでだ。無駄なんだよ。くらえせやせやよほしおりゃうわよほまだうらもうちょっとやるかと思ったのによ。
秀る力待ちやペースいくぜうれよっしゃそれうれいくぜそれ誰よっしゃうれいくぜ
お前は離れていろ。ビッグバンそしてこいつがスーパーベジェット。交代だぜ。どうだそらへよ
このあたし行きます。そうだよ。行きます。お仕置きが必要ですかね。
そら行くぜ。いやどうだ下がった。そらどうだもう少し真剣にやってもらいたい。行くぜそらバリアット
自由の戦士トッポ逃げ場はないぞ。逃がさん甘いわ。ジャスティストーネードくらえはあ
フッロックスラーどうだ
とっときせたね。とっておきをくれてやるぜ。よっしゃそれいっちゃいくぜ。私の勝ちだ。私にかなうやつなんているわけねえんだよ。
So I just want to say two things. One, holy fuck, sorry for those matches. They're so laggy, they're so boring. I know, I agree. They're so fucking stupidly bullshit. I don't know what to do. That's the top PvP. Lag switchers, cheaters, and if not either of those, There's Zenkai 7 Android 18 users that I literally just insta-forfeit because I'm bringing a purple Super Vegito, and I'm not going to get one-carded and have my units I'm trying to show off die. So, yeah, sorry for those matches being complete dog shit. On top of that, kind of adds to the point, yeah, we need a new Super Vegito, and we need something that counters bullshit because there's a lot of it in this game. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm a little annoyed